We're using the Healing Light Tarot today. Trying to create, excuse me, all up in your face. Give me a second. There we go. A lot better. Ah. Okay. Stellar advice for assessments today. Obviously, if I'm being assessed, I am not going to appear in such a manner. But this is how I'm starting my day, and it's okay. 2 of Swords in reverse on the recipient side. It's like, up. Just wait a minute for a second. Then 9 of Pentacles in reversal on the doing side. Okay. It was interesting. Stellar advice. Stellar suggestions. For today. Okay. So, what do we want to say about this? I think the more boggling thing to me right off the bat is the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. This is very interesting. This is very particular because it's not just about assessments, but it's very, very particular in that forum. This is like the overall tone of this is an A-B conversation, so see your way out energy here. 9 of Pentacles in reversal on the doing side is a sense of like interdependence, codependence play here. I don't know why they're reading it. Like, sometimes I really just have to, let me go ahead and grab a Power of Surrender card. I was motivated, urged to grab this deck. I'm like, I haven't seen you in years, and now you're back. So, let's see what this says here. Surrender your attachment to results. Oh my god. What the heck? That was the last one. And surrender your fear of change. That was the last ones that I got. And then the bottom of the deck, when you pick it up, surrender outdated beliefs about yourself. Okay, these are good to start with. This is a segue from where I was before to here. And with that, it's like a shortcut to indicate patterning. Like, that's the average. And I would say it's pretty accurate. Okay? It's okay. It's okay. We're all learning here. We're all growing, hopefully. Okay, so this interdependence thing, this codependent, whatever vibe it is, this is good because this is kind of like a blocked off for clarity. And so this is definitely an isolated conversation. Yeah, isolated assessment, like, but it's bilateral. So what do you want to tell me from that? Power surrender card, my divine channel. What? Oh my god, I have to surrender a lot. Okay, first off, what I caught was surrender to prayer and surrender to inner peace. Okay, this is a different way of saying chill out, Tina. Give yourself over completely to prayer. When you pray from the heart, you will be heard throughout the universe, and answers and support will arrive. Also, cultivate inner peace on a daily basis in quiet meditative moments. Focus on the stillness within and enjoy this inner refuge. Others will feel your good vibes too, and your life will flow more easily. That is what I am starting off with today. And I did commit to my walk yesterday. I did. I put on sunblock. I was like, I always dread putting on sunblock just because it feels like intrusive product. That's what it feels like. So yeah, just it doesn't feel good to me, but it protects me. So anyway, I committed to that yesterday, and I realized since the last time I talked about it, I've only gone on like a like 40-minute and up walk like 3 or 4 times since I last mentioned it. Isn't that crazy? So I got this, I encountered this abacus. I've always wanted an abacus. And I have markers for each realm. And walking is one of them. To physically see and latch that to my motor skills of the doing side, of the things that are done, and the ratios of each facet to create balance. You can physically see right in your face. So that's what I'm doing. As of yesterday, I was like, no. Time flies too quickly. We're going to track this. Anyway, surrender to stress. Surrender to receiving support and love. Surrender to sleep and rest. I'm already good with that. Surrender your belief in scarcity. Okay. I'm not going to read each and every single one. This is the gist of a wholesome life. Okay, and then this one down here is the last part of it. It's all in reversal, but surrender your ego, surrender low self-esteem, surrender to your intuition, and surrender to success. I guess since these were the ones that are in reversal, were things that are already checked off my list. These are things that I still humbly have been motioned to work on. So some stellar advice on this is, these are checkpoints. I'm doing okay on my sleep. What's that for? And I consider part of this prayer, so it's like, what? I don't know. Maybe some of them are like, continue, you know? Just keep going with that. The other stuff you got on lock, you're acing it. This is stuff like, oh, you know, this is great. I can acknowledge it fully upright in conjunction with these other supportive cards. So, yeah, you're good. Just keep on going with it, okay? Do not falter in these. So that's all right. But the ones that were in hand, what was it? What was in my hand? Oh, surrender to prayer and inner peace. Was that in my hand? I think so. Okay, I guess there's a different form of prayer that is required from me, or actually just, it's highly suggested, highly recommended. Yeah, okay. So that's what I'm doing today. Maybe that's why it's in hand. That's why it's in hand. Not, yeah, I think that's why. You have to look at context here. All right, so back to the Healing Light Tarot. Some stellar advice you got from me for assessments today. Oh my gosh, okay, I guess patience. Okay. What opened up? 7 of Pentacles in reversal opened up to the King of Cups in reversal. And then this is what initiated before the part, 3 of Pentacles. Okay, that was some secret sauce information there. Whoops. Anyway, okay. So I am going to look at a sense of preparedness. So if any of these cards have any slight indication of where the trajectory may go, this is the best in the know, so that you can solve whatever is happening there to the best advantage. So this is knowing your triggers very well, and its subtle form as well, you know, when you get irritated, etc. And you really let it eat away at you. Definitely. Like it's a lingering thing. You just can't drop it. You can't move on to the next assessment or the next portion of the assessment. So it's just looking at that, okay? Like if somebody says, or yeah, just anything that's triggering, I would have to say. Okay. And your no, do I need to do it like that? And something about being able to shut down energy, shut down the outside. This is needing focus for a large assessment. What the heck? Okay. But it's a mutual assessment, so okay. We're thinking beyond the here and now when we're formulating and answering the Q and A portion. Okay. Some stellar advice for assessments today. Anything else from here? Page of Swords inverted and the Eight of Cups extroverted. Okay, this is pretty practical. This is measuring and monitoring from one page to the next. And so this is learning about yourself. And it's all positive, the findings there, because we're seeing what is like relative to the applications of the external. Like, how do you fit into this world, into this environment? Yeah, so there's that. Okay. And this is the best way to look at things objectively. So there's no lingering questions in the way. I don't know. I mean, that's not the best way to put it. Let's move on. So that wasn't the best way to put it, but I'm not going to get stuck in it. This got stuck in there. What is this? What the heck? This got stuck in there. It is the Four of Swords in reverse. Yeah. This goes on after much considerations, much deliberations. Interesting. Well, so the more you know yourself, the more clarity, both verbally and non-verbally, is extended. Like that type of clarity is communicated by verbal and non-verbal cues. So you don't have to stress about not yet being as eloquent, but if you are, then that'll ensure access. It's kind of like the secret password, the secret combination, magical combination, concoction of words to relay access. That could be a little bit of Jedi mind control energy here, but it's all in. This is non-threatening, absolutely. Okay, anything else? Some stellar advice on this is get to know thyself. It doesn't stray too far away from our previous readings, our recent readings. It's just take care of yourself, honey. You're super important in this game plan. Okay. Okay, what we got here? Oh, it's the Magician. Opened up to the top of the deck, and this spat out from the top, so that they still want me to do that. But 7 of Wands. You're stellar, Tina. You're doing great. Okay. I don't know. It's just been a while. For real. It's surreal sometimes. What else you want to say? Well, this wanted to spit out. So, Chariot in reverse. So, sit in your glory. Just hold up. So, there's something about being patient here. I'm still very fit for this. This is 17. Definitely am very... This is star energy. Hinting towards the major arcana in full. When you have the Magician card next to the 7 of Wands, that's powerful. Even and especially as reputation. This is the energy that can like stop a crowd or build a crowd anyway. That's what that is here. Magician with the 7 of Wands, and then another 7, Chariot card, cementing it in reversal. Yeah, that's what this is. Okay, that was a little intense. I was just reading the cards all these months. Okay, so some stellar advice for me is just to sit in this energy. So just know that you are that, Tina. Okay, so but what is the advice for me? Like, what is the vibe? Is this it? Because this sounds way too simple. Yeah, all I remember from my previous readings is don't offer canned responses. Okay, they want something. I would want something fresh. I want the experience to be fresh for me. Okay. So assessments, some stellar advice. Okay, get some stellar advice. 10 of Wands in reverse. Stop stressing. Like, seriously, this is mandatory by now. Stop stressing. Release the burdens, release the worries, and surrender all of the shiz over here. That's what they're saying. That's oopsie. Okay. Let us pray. Tina shall surrender those burdens today, effective immediately. All right. Okay. Bottom of the deck is Ace of Swords in reverse, pinning down something. What? Page of Wands in reverse. Oh, maybe because I made that little gunk face, like, maybe that wasn't. Maybe that was the tie-in to that. Thinking out loud, excuse me. Tying up loose ends for sure. But it's also like building up the muscle while like cinching, you know, tying up loose ends, you know. Almost like a corset. Like you thought you were tying a pair of shoes. But instead it was a corset. So it's like figuring things out as you go and building strength along the way. The summary of that visualization. Knight of Cups. Yeah, so this is like the Renaissance period. Corsets and shiz like that. Oh yeah, the Emperor is right behind that. It just peeked right there. Like, yep, peek-a-boo. I come from a long line, a long lineage of those specifics. 2 of Wands. Upright. What is this? What is that? It's the assessments are correct by the end of, is what they're showing me. Because it's after this realization of what has transpired, what builds an emperor, and therefore it is. 7 of Cups. This is a generation of clarity. So R&D, the manifestation of other routes, options, solutions become available. Very good. Very good, Tina. So, what is I would have sent you. It's like it just feels right. Mainly it's think highly of yourself because you have every reason to do so. Okay, temperance in reverse, but also stay tapped into those undercurrents. Be receptive to what what you call it? It's basically just read the room, Tina. Okay. Feel out the room. I think that's what it is. 10 of Pentacles and the High Priestess in reverse. Yeah. This is kind of like, racquetball, where locked into, or basically in an enclosed room, playing racquetball against the wall, and I think like it's enclosed, so things are bouncing around all over the place. So you have to low-key like catch on to that, Tina. Okay, assessments. There's like so much data. So so that's what they're saying here. So much data in the room. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely like playing a horse. You see, like she's got like a jump shot, whatever that thing is, and it's like playing horse. You see, orientation. You don't advance further until you already know the game of horse, but yeah, that's what it's showing me. Okay. So that makes sense. Just go with that. Yeah, so this is kind of like until we cross that bridge. We'll address it when we cross that bridge. Fair. Okay. Some stellar advice for assessments today. 4 of Swords. You're allowed time to think about things. If put in a situation where it requires your response, though you need additional time, communicate that kindly. Okay. And do not fill up that space with explanation. It is a simple ask or relay, and then you move forward with using that time well. Okay. Things will piece together if you allow yourself that space. Okay. Of course. Okay, so this is more practical, thank goodness. That's what I was looking for, the Empress. But, Tina, you should know that you are the Empress and you are of that stature. So do not get offended if people do not see that. You are not going to do a 20/20 vision check on anybody that you encounter with how they see you, okay? You are just taking, what is it? This is a matter of self-definition. That's what they're saying. Okie dokie. Very, very good. Yeah. Super abundant. Like, how would you expect that to be? Like, the Empress driving up into this lane of the 4 of Swords, given this context. Like, this is, more than just unique. This is, like a must-have. That's what it shows me. It's a rarity and it's a must-have. Yeah, that's interesting. Okay, so do we get the top already? 8 of Wands in reverse, nothing more to say. We're saying enough said. Thanks. What are my 3 takeaways? 3 of Cups in reverse. Okay, master number 33 here. Celebrations to commence. I mean, I don't see anything stifling that energy here. Let me get one more to clarify that takeaway. Page of Cups. Yeah, no, this is definitely celebrations to commence. On a group level, on a committee level, like a group level. Yeah, just a group level. But for right now, it is a singular level, it appears, like, or very isolated in its experience of welcoming. That's wonderful. What is my second takeaway? 3 of Swords in reverse, so we have triple 3s here. I mean, I'd love to think the initial thought is that I'm killing it on every level, at different angles, right? Because that was the original energy that was provided here. But this is kind of like jackpot. There's no heartbreak, there's no disappointment. That's the experience within this assessment. So that's stellar advice to look at, you know. Things will pan out well. Do not worry, Tina. So this is like a very gentle, like very distant, off the center, off the grid, gentle way of saying, like, don't let it get to your head, or don't be overconfident. This is another approach to it, but it delivers the same message within the subconscious. This is more like the assumption already of that, because you've already come and gone with that. This is a different level. This is like jackpot, you know, triple. If you look at the slots here. Yeah, so it appears as though I may be a gamble looking at the 3 slots right there at the top. But with the 3 there of the 3 of Cups, and then an intervention or a collab with the Page of Cups, an initiator, the Page of Cups between that and this. This is solid, it's good. All right, what's my third takeaway? Queen of Cups in reverse. Okay. Set a clarifier to that. Tower in reverse. Okay. I'm gonna get one more off of that to clarify, because the third takeaway was crazy. Ace of Pentacles in reverse and the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. This is a little confusing here. Okay, so initially what they told me was that the Queen of Cups in reversal is like an underground version of me, you know, cheering or acknowledging the energy on the other end. What else? I don't know what else to say about this, though. The Tower in reverse. So this is coming from challenges, and just doing what I can on that level, because the Queen of Cups initially, I didn't say it, but the Queen of Cups in reversal initially linked up with the Temperance card. Was it Temperance in reverse? I feel like it was Temperance in reverse. Hold on, I have to put this stuff down. Let's see. Yeah, Temperance in reverse. So that the Queen of Cups initially linked up with the Temperance in reverse, so like a huge undercurrent. So so this means big changes, but it's for the better, you know. It's kind of what they're saying is like internal customer service, like greasing the wheels, like it's kind of like a pit crew, internal pit crew. That's what they're saying here. Yeah, just ensuring the success of the ununfoldment with my inclusion. Okay, I think that's it for right now. Okay, where's my thing? Where did I put you? There you are. So thanks very much for all donations provided in and of light and love that reciprocate equally and abundantly, I certainly appreciate it. But now that this reading is officially over, I call back all my power, energy, essence, gift, strength to pass from those who generate, call upon, bring, what else? Or any variation of the aforementioned ill will, intent, entities, thought forms, and or patterns to pass through the white light of the Holy Spirit for cleansings, for blessings, for refortification in me, only me, hassle-free, no doubt, no attachments. Oh, where are you? Oh. Except for all bonus points included. Thanks so much. So upon closing the portals in this reading, I send all energies back to their appropriate locations outside of mine, with their appropriate karmas due, assisting with a sequence of roll out in light and love. I close the portals in this reading now.